Right, well now I'm here with Councillor Dean Carroll, Head of Physical Infrastructure, the portfolio holder for Shropshire Council. And Dean, behind us we can see various bits and pieces of trees. It's important to say that, you know, they're not being decimated for no good reason. There's a huge new tree planting project on
Absolutely.
the plan.
We've got to take down those trees, unfortunately, because they're in the way of part of the resurfacing work that we need to do with the high quality new surfacing we're putting down. But we will be replacing them with good quality native British species of trees that will actually be a beneficial outcome for local wildlife and biodiversity as a result.
Excellent. Just before we started filming, I mean, you were being approached by all sorts of people on the pavement just across the road here, people saying, Dean, what's going on here, what's going on? How important is it to actually keep people abreast of every single little thing that's happening here?
Absolutely. So, as you've seen, as you just said, I was just talking to some people asking for updates, what's going on. Last time I was here before Christmas, I went completely rogue, left the officers behind and went into random shops asking them for their experiences. Come on, tell me honestly, what are you thinking? Overwhelmingly, it was positive. There were a few people who were like, okay, so we're not entirely sure about this or that little bit, but overwhelmingly the response was positive, and that was in large part due to the outstanding engagement work that's been done by our contractors, McPhillips, who put in place a dedicated officer to work with the traders and the local community.
Because, I mean, from a trader's point of view, they've all got slightly different needs, haven't they, in different times of the day that are their busy times, when they need deliveries or opening at weekends and things like that. So they need to know, you know, what they've got to tell their customers, don't they, really? So,
absolutely, and we've tried to be as sensitive as possible. For example, in the run-up to Christmas, we stopped work completely, packed up, to give the traders the best chance possible to have a good Christmas. We've been very conscious of the needs of individual traders. So, for example, we wouldn't be working outside a barber shop on a Saturday morning because we know that's their peak trade time. We've been trying to accommodate the needs of all of the traders, and as I said, McPhillips has had a dedicated engagement officer who's in and out of all of the traders pretty much every day, finding out how things are going for them, what their needs are, if there's anything that they want to pass on to us. As I said, when I was here before Christmas, the response was overwhelmingly positive.
I think you can see just from this morning while we've been here, the general feeling appears to be that people are grateful that something is being done to upgrade, to update Shifnal. Because I mean, I've been driving and walking through Shifnal for many, many years, and there's not been a mainstream huge regeneration project in the town centre for decades.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a £3.5 million investment in the Shifnal town centre. It's important to realise, actually, that no public money has gone into this. This has all come through developer contributions and been funded by developers. We've seen 1,100 new houses built in Shifnal in the last few years, and every one of those that's been built, developers have had to make a contribution towards infrastructure in Shifnal, and that's paying for projects like this. So this project will breathe a breath of fresh air into Shifnal town centre, completely revitalise the town. We're seeing some of the quality of some of the works already. On the other side of the road where the pavement surface has already been finished, top quality surface material, exactly the same as we've used in Shrewsbury town centre. It's anti-slip, and talking to some of the people, particularly a couple of the older generation, before you arrived, they were appreciative that actually they can feel that the surface is a lot more substantial.
I know that some of them were quite interested to know, are the alleyways through to the car park going to be included in the project, aren't they?
Absolutely, and they absolutely will be. We're holding off on those at the moment because they're areas of higher footfall to get from the construction compound site onto the actual work site. So there's a lot of footfall and light machinery going back and forward. So we're leaving those to last because it's waiting to resurface those only to have all of this more backwards and forwards over them, and then it'll be a lower quality surface by the end.
I don't know whether we can compete with the good old house behind us, so I think we'd better leave it there, haven't we, Dean? Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Carl.
Thank you.